Betrayal at my doorstep. The moment I opened the door, the world as I knew it shattered like glass. Standing there, in the dim light of the hallway, was a stranger with eyes full of confusion and a voice full of desperation, asking why my girlfriend hadn't returned home last night. Home. The word echoed in my mind, and I felt the room spin around me. I had been living with her for 2 years, sharing a bed, a life, and dreams I thought were ours alone. But here he was, another man who had apparently been sharing those dreams, oblivious to my existence, just as I had been to his. As the reality of the situation began to settle in, a twisted sense of betrayal rushed through my veins. My attempts to confront her were met with silence and avoidance, but the truth had already been laid bare. She had been leading a double life, expertly weaving between two worlds that had inadvertently collided at my doorstep. Her deceit was like a venom that seeped into every memory I had of us, each moment now tainted with the knowledge of her duplicity. The more I thought about it, the more I realized the subtle signs I had ignored, the late nights at work, the unexplained absences, all now glaringly obvious. In the days that followed, I was consumed by a whirlwind of emotions, anger, sadness, and a haunting sense of inadequacy. What was it about my life that wasn't enough? The more I tried to understand it, the more tangled the web of our relationship seemed. I confronted her, demanding answers, but all I received were half-hearted apologies and excuses that only deepened the chasm between us. The other man, too, was left grappling with the betrayal, and we both found ourselves bound by a shared sense of loss and disbelief. The twist came when I discovered the root of her deception was not just about us, but about herself. She was wrestling with her identity, trapped in a life she felt obligated to live, rather than the one she truly desired. It was a revelation that turned my anger into a reluctant sympathy, as I realized the internal conflict she had been battling all along. In the end, her double life was not just a betrayal of me or him, it was a betrayal of her own heart. And as I stood there, processing this new layer of truth, I knew that our relationship was beyond repair, but I also understood that perhaps, just maybe, she was finally ready to confront her own truth.